This week on the Engaging Marketeer, I'm going to be talking about lead magnets and the general reason why the vast majority of lead magnets are an absolutely phenomenal waste of time. None of them work, and nobody downloads them, and all you do is spend hours and hours creating something that never gets any downloads, never gets any leads, and just wastes all your time, sweat, hard work, and tears. So first off, for those who are not quite sure, let's start at the beginning. What is a lead magnet? The general definition would be it is something of value or perceived value that you would offer online, either via a website or via social media, so that other people will access it in exchange for giving you their contact details. So it may be a phone number, an email address, their name, possibly even their postal address, in some cases even bank details, or not bank details, credit card, debit card, that kind of thing. So it's something that they want, that they will give you their contact details or permission to contact them in exchange for. That's what a lead magnet is. Now, many businesses will spend countless hours crafting their lead magnets, writing their magnus opus, putting it on their website for their ideal target clients to download it and access it and get onto their database, get onto their mailing list so that they can follow them up as marketing, as leads. And nobody will do it. Nobody will do it, and it's because they haven't followed the process for how to actually create a lead magnet in the first instance. Now, I'm putting together a presentation on this that I'm going to be doing in a couple of weeks, and it's going to be on our EngageWeb.Club. EngageWeb.Club, as some of you may know, is our online platform where you can access all sorts of content, video, tutorials, guides, that sort of thing on how to do digital marketing, on how to create lead magnets, for example. So I'm putting this together for EngageWeb.Club, and I thought while I'm doing this, it would make a good subject for a podcast. Incidentally, if you are interested in EngageWeb.Club, the URL is EngageWeb.Club. The clue's kind of in the name. I'll put a link below the podcast as well so you can access it there. So this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. Now, when you create your lead magnet, most people just think about, what am I going to create a lead magnet about? So let's say we're a digital marketing agency. I want to create a lead magnet about, what's it like to work with a web design agency? Yeah, that's the kind of thing I want people to know about. What's it like to work with a web design agency? Here's 10 or 15 pointers on what it's like to work with a web design agency. And I've not pulled that one out of the air. That is genuinely something I have seen somebody create and try to promote through WhatsApp groups in the last week. They have been sharing that round. What's it like to work with a web design agency? And it's like, I know what you're doing there. You're trying to say that what's it like to work with a web design agency? These are the questions you should ask when we work with you. It's really, really obvious what you're doing there. Nobody's going to be interested in that. And funnily enough, it didn't get any engagement. They put it into this WhatsApp group and said, hey, come and go onto LinkedIn and share this post, interact with this post, give it some love that I've just put on. It's a really crap self-serving piece of content that you think is going to work, that people are going to engage with, and it's going to get you leads. It isn't. It's shite. So that doesn't work. The thing you should be doing is, first of all, identifying what do you want to achieve with this lead magnet. What is it you as a business wants to actually achieve with the lead magnet? And it's not to get people to download it. That's not what you're looking to achieve. It's not to get people onto your mailing list, although that is a short-term goal. That's not what you're looking to achieve. What are you actually looking to get out of it? What kind of clients are you looking to get out of it? In what kind of service? So say, for example, you're a mortgage broker. You don't just want people on your mailing list. You don't want people to follow you on YouTube or people to subscribe to you. You want leads. But what sort of leads do you want? Do you want a landlord for landlord portfolio properties? Do you want residential moves? Do you want remortgages? Do you want commercial mortgages? Do you want semi-commercial mortgages? What kind of clients are you looking for this particular lead magnet? What do you want it to do for you? If you're a digital marketing agency like us, do you want someone to come in for a website? Do you want someone to come in for search engine optimization? Do you want someone to come in for Facebook ads, for Google ads, for social media? What is it that you want them to actually come in for? If you are an accountant, do you want someone to come in for VAT returns? Do you want someone to come in for self-assessment? You need to know specifically what it is you want someone to come in for. That's the whole purpose of the lead magnet. What kind of client do you want? And then you need to look at, who is that ideal target client? What kind of business are they? What kind of person are they? So from our point of view, for example, we could say, oh, it's a small business, 10 to 15 employees, and they're in the B2B sector. That's a fair approximation, perhaps, but it's not specific. It's not specific. The more specific you can make it, the better it's going to be. So if you say, for example, I'm looking for accountants. I am looking for accountants who want to get better Facebook ads, get results with their Facebook ads, accountants that are failing with their Facebook ads. That's a bit more specific because we want to do Facebook ads for them. That's the overall goal. Or we want to do SEO for them or content for them to help them get business via Google. We're looking for accountants who want to know how to blog, accountants who want to get better rankings in Google, accountants who want to beat their competition, that sort of thing. You need to know who your target audience is. So you need to know what you want to achieve with your lead magnet, who it's for, and who the exact type of person or business that it's for. The more specific that you can make it, the better. You then want to be looking at your title of your lead magnet. Now, this is where most people really start to fall down. What is the title of the lead magnet? I've seen some absolutely shockingly awful lead magnets. Like, I don't know. I'm be careful what I say here, because I know there's people who listen to this that have probably created their own lead magnets. That they're going to be offended if I say it. So I'm not mentioning anybody by names. I'm not picking any specific examples of lead magnets. So if this sounds like something you've done, it's a coincidence. Any names have been changed to protect the innocent. It could be, I don't know, let's say compliance within manufacturing businesses. What the hell does that mean? It's bollocks. Nobody's going to be interested in that. It's dry even if you're in that industry. It could be electrical safety maintenance. 2005 or 2025. It could be working at heights, a guide for roofers. Who gives a shit? Nobody's interested in that kind of stuff. If you create lead magnets like that, it's just going to sit on your website. Nobody is going to download it. The title is imperative. It needs to tell people what is the problem that you are solving. What is the problem that they have that you are going to solve? How are you going to solve it? And what is the pain that they are currently facing that they are not going to face by using the problem that you are going to show them how to solve with this lead magnet? So, for example, it could be a health and safety business. Maybe you're a health and safety client. You teach people health and safety courses. You do health and safety inspections. It could be something along the lines of how to operate your warehouse without going to prison. That's pretty impactful. What do you mean I could go to prison? Why could I go to prison? Yes, if you do things wrong and you don't follow the procedures, you could go to prison. If you're a digital marketing agency like us and we want to get people in on Facebook ads and we want to do Facebook ads for people, we want to give them ideas of how they can do it for themselves, then we'd have something along the lines of how to get, let's say, how to get business lead generation on a zero budget, or how to get leads into your business on a minimal budget, how to get leads into your business without spending huge amounts of money on Facebook ads. That sort of thing. It needs to be specific on what they're going to get, plus get rid of the problem, the anxiety, the frustration, the objection that is holding them up from doing it. The title of the lead magnet is absolutely critical. Now, once you have your title, you know who your lead magnet is aimed at, you know what it's going to be doing, the problem it's going to be solving, you want to be looking at the cover of the lead magnet. The cover, again, has got to be dynamic. It's got to be exciting. It's got to be something that's really going to make people go, oh, that's so sexy. I want that. I really want that. And having said that, I know they're going to use this. They're going to use this clip in the trailer for this, aren't they? They're going to have me going, oh, I want that. I really want that. That's so sexy. And I realize as I say that, I'm going to regret that right now. They're going to cut that in. But anyway, ignore that. That's what you want people to say when they see your lead magnet. You don't want them to look at it and go, that's dull. That's crap. I really don't want that shit. And I've seen some awful looking lead magnets with some covers that look like they should be stuck in a doctor's surgery waiting room or some kind of dentist waiting room on a shelf, and they've been there for 34 years, and they've got some article about some great company that's coming out in there that actually went bust 15 years ago. That sort of thing. Things nobody actually want to see. It's got to be exciting. It's got to be dynamic. And you're not going to do that with a Canva template. You're probably not going to do that with a Canva template. You're not going to do that with finding an image on Google. You're not going to do that with taking one of the front covers of one of your tech manuals for your business, slapping it on there, putting some words on it and making that work. It's not going to work. It's got to be something exciting, inspiring. If you don't look at it and think, I need to see what's inside that, then it's not good enough. It's not going to work. You then want to be looking at your landing page. When people land on the page to download your lead magnet, what does that page contain? Is it just a page with your lead magnet on it and a link to it? That's not going to do it. It needs to sell it. That page needs to have all the passion and the conviction and all the dedication that you've got when you sell your services, and that's selling that lead magnet. It needs to talk about why they need it. It needs to talk about the problems they've got. It needs to explain the problems they've got and how that lead magnet will solve it. It needs to have testimonials from your clients, either from people who have already downloaded that lead magnet and it's been the best thing they've ever seen in their lives, or more likely testimonials from your existing clients on how you've helped them, on your expertise. It needs to have social proof. It needs to have credibility. It needs to have case studies. It needs to have points saying this is what's going to happen after you've downloaded this lead magnet. This is the results you're going to get after downloading it and using it. But spoiler alert, this is the important thing. They're not actually going to do that. Nobody is going to download that lead magnet, go all the way through it and go, yeah, that's brilliant. Now I know how to do it all. Because people are lazy. People are really lazy. When they click download on something, they don't then want to have to read it and learn it and discover how to do it themselves. They think it's going to be like in The Matrix. You know, when Keanu Reeves as Neo, he sees that helicopter on top of that building and he just phones up and he goes, tech, I need to learn to fly this Apache helicopter, whatever it's called. And he just downloads the program straight into his mind, and suddenly he knows how to fly that helicopter. Actually, that wasn't Keanu Reeves, was it? That was Trinity. I've just completely whitewashed the gender there. That was Trinity that needed to download the helicopter. Ignore me on that. But she's the one that learned that skill immediately from the download. So that's what people expect. That isn't what they get. So they download the lead magnet, they open it, and they think, crap, I can't be bothered to read that. They're not going to actually do it anyway. So the problem with here is the thing that most people spend all the effort in is writing the lead magnet, writing the content, writing the book, writing the brochure, writing whatever it is. They put all their effort into writing it, and that is the least important part. Nobody reads the bloody thing. The most important part is who's it for, what's it going to achieve, the cover, the title, and the landing page. The actual content is the least important part. What happens when they download it? Is that it? Do you expect them then to suddenly just contact you? Or they've downloaded it, they'll probably be in touch in a day or two once they've had a flick through it and they've decided that, yeah, I'm going to need their help to solve this. No, they bloody won't. They won't even open it. I've told you. It'll probably sit in their email as a PDF attachment and that'll be the end of it. No, you've captured their email or you've captured their phone number if that's something you're capturing. You need to get in touch with them. You need to contact them and say something along the lines of, hey, I've seen you've downloaded our guide on how to get better results with your Facebook ads without spending a massive budget. Could you tell me how you getting on with that? Oh, you've not had a chance to open it? Yeah. Do you know, we find a lot of people actually don't get a chance to open it because, you know, you're busy doing your business. There's a lot of other things gets in the way. Tell me, what prompted you to actually download that in the first place? And then they will proceed to tell you why they downloaded it, which is what they wanted the problem solved in the first place, which, funnily enough, is something you help them with, something you can solve. That is why you have the lead magnet in the first place, not for them to download it and get in your database, not for them to go off and solve the problem by themselves, because they won't. It's for them to contact you, for them to get in touch with you, to give you their details so that you can contact them, so that you can essentially sell them on your service. That is what a lead magnet is for. That is why it exists. So why do so many businesses still spend all their effort on constructing what goes in it and not worrying about the way it's packaged and the way it's targeted and the way the page looks and the way the image looks and the way the title looks and who it's actually aimed at. Those are the important things. And that is what I'm going to be putting the video together on for EngageWeb.Club in a couple of weeks' time. So I'd love for you to take a look at it. If you want to go on to EngageWeb.Club, the URL is EngageWeb.Club, funnily enough, and you can actually sign up for 30 days for £1. £1 plus VAT, so that's £1.20. Actually, no, it isn't £1. What am I saying? No, yes, it is. It is £1. I can't even remember the bloody price of the damn thing. Yeah, it's £1 plus 20. See, I don't know. They never let me deal with prices. They never let me get in charge of prices because I just mess things up. It's £1 plus VAT. It's £1.20 for the first month, and you get access to all of that for free. So you'll be able to see this on how to create lead magnets, and there's loads of other stuff in there as well on like LinkedIn, social media, digital marketing, SEO, Google Analytics, anything you want to know about how to grow your business, this is in there. It's not all me, by the way. You've not all got my shouty, annoying, grizzly voice with my very, very rough skin. It's not all me. It's got my whole team in there as well. They're a much better bunch of group of better looking people than I am. So don't worry about that. So have a look at it. Let me know what you think. I would love to know. Leave me a comment below this. Leave me a review. If you didn't like it, don't leave me a review. I've been somebody else. I've been Seth Rogen or something like that. Go and leave him a review if you didn't like this whatsoever. And I will catch you on the next podcast.